you want to hear my impression of a bird? Tweet, dang it. Tweet. Alright, YouTube, so I got some bad news. I forgot to hit record on my last episode. So, unfortunately, that does mean that we didn't get to see me play my final map before I unlocked the last part of the tech tree. But that means we're back with another video. In this time, we are still playing on Impossible and against the Impossible Storm, just enjoying what we have unlocked. So let's take a look. Do we have the Ruined Settlement or the Dangerous Lands? Not the settlement. No, we got the settlement already. Now we've got the Dangerous Lands. So you know what that means? Let's do the Daily Expedition. Haven't done one of these in a while. So the Daily Expedition this time is going to be on the Scarlet Orchard. Now, deeds are disabled in the Daily Expedition because you get some weird rule interactions. So, due to a strange curse, people can't leave the settlement, but they also don't generate reputation from resolve. What? Okay. They can't leave, but they don't generate reputation from resolve either. Okay, that's going to be fun to deal with. The Queen has a close interest in your endeavors. You only get one non-timed order to choose from with each envoy visit. Well, okay. Looks like we're going to be dealing with some timed orders then. And the caravan lost someone on the way who unfortunately was carrying all the cooking equipment. Food recipes are all 50% slower. Alright, well, at least we start off with my beloved species, the beavers, plus 2 randos. We get some food, we get some parts, get some copper bars, get the usual amount of wood and coal. Let's do this thing. Someone in chat says that would mean I couldn't win. I nearly always just care about making my place nice for my peons. I mean, I'm a benevolent god, but there's other ways to win while making your people happy. So because it is here, we get fast wood cutting, and fuel burns longer, so that's nice. Our mysteries are that during drizzle, any resource nodes we find have more charges. Gaining reputation during the storm does not lower impatience. Wood cutting is useless, starting with hostility level 2. Villagers will eat twice as much, and they will sometimes destroy the production cycle. So this isn't actually that bad. I just have to remember to take my woodcutters off woodcutting during the storm, unless I really want to open a glade. Now, since we do have that nice bonus resource from opening up glades during drizzle, I am going to go ahead and put both of my woodcutting camps up here, and we're going to go ahead and rush our way into a couple of glades. Let's go ahead and carve out a nice space around the edge. I do like the Scarlet Orchard update that they did that changed the look of the ground, so it's not that bright orange it used to be. This is much more tame. I like it. I like that the trees are these uniform pine things that cut into very nice squares. And of course, it's always fun that there's copper in the trees. Someone says, but I think that means you don't have to pay attention to resolve at all. Yes, but I mean, just because you don't have to pay attention to resolve doesn't mean you don't. Right? Like, come on. It's a game. You can play how you want. Apparently there's some guy who managed to beat a map without ever making any woodcutters. Like, yeah, you can play however you want to. You don't have to focus on what's optimal for the map. Especially when it's on Impossible, which isn't actually that hard. Okay, we have humans, beavers, and harpies. Which means planks and fabric are gonna be prime, with bricks being, you know, still good, but not as necessary as usual. I think I like the supplier out of this, because harpies like working in the supplier. But flour's always rough to get on Scarlet Orchard maps. I'm gonna go ahead and get the weaver. So we started with the weaver. I'm thinking an explorer's lodge, because getting... no, actually, we're gonna get a trapper's camp. No, we're getting an explorer's lodge, because getting service buildings is always very nice. Oh, hey, supplier came back up. Let's grab that. And we are going to turn off coal and marrow and oil. And we're going to build a scavenger's camp and a stonecutter's camp. That's not a stonecutter's camp, that's a paved road. That's a stonecutter's camp. And a harvester's camp up in the corner. And we'll take a look at our first cornerstone. Fuel recipes are faster. Now this includes mining for coal, which is very useful to know. We got the ancient tablet for every 2 glade events solved, added retroactively. Okay, that's a great way to get ancient tablets. 3 oil for every 12 flour, and just bonus herb production. Just straight bonus herb production. Let's do bonus herb production. And let's go. Might be fun to see what the lowest resolve is that you can get. Oh, gross. I don't know if it goes below 0. That'd be rough. Oh! If we don't have timed orders, it doesn't give me a choice. I thought this was going to be timed orders, but it's not. It's just you get 1 order, unless there's a timed order. Okay. Solve any 2 glade events in 10 minutes. Otherwise... Oh, but... okay. So the cookhouse is nice. It's just nice. But we're going to go with building materials, because +1 to plank production is huge. And then I guess rich harvest. Okay, that's fine. So there is our first glade. And because I want to make absolutely certain, I'm going to turn those trees off, and we're just going to focus this way for a moment. I'm going to actually turn these trees off too. And we are going to try to get into there during drizzle to get the bonus node. So like this is 33 charges. That's got 38 charges. That's real nice. And then that's quite a good copper mining location. So we'll be able to get a decent amount of copper. You're not burning anything. That's wonderful. Let's start collecting this stone. I'm not as fussed about the food just yet, but getting the stone will help. Okay, there we go. Now we can say it with coal, so let's go say it with coal. Yeah. Ancient tablets are nice. Scrolls are wonderful with the other people that I have. And this just gives a global resolve bonus. And chat's telling me that I don't need to worry about resolve this map because people can't leave. So, alright. We'll salvage it. That's, I mean, might as well. There we go. So I think that's actually a pretty good start. Now we do only have... Oh wait, no, it's overall. We don't have a time. We didn't take any timed orders. So that's pretty. That's a really good start for the first year. Right, nobody can make the harvester's camp because we don't have anyone who's not working. Wait a second. If they can't leave, I could play without an ancient hearth, right? Like, if you want to see what the lowest resolve is that you can get, I could just turn off the ancient hearth and walk away. It wouldn't matter. I'm not going to do that because, I don't know, that just feels too much. And plus, I really like the bonus production speed and the chance for double production that you get at higher hearths. But it is a thought. Okay, and how you guys coming on this? Almost done. Very nice. think I have... Yeah, I don't have anything I can do with this fertile ground just yet. But it is nice not having to sacrifice fuel for any reason. And you know... Huh. There's some interesting here. They can't leave, but can they die? Yes, they can totally die. If something happens that could trigger a death, they can 100% die. There ain't no law that says they can't die. We're gonna go ahead and grab 2 more harpies. Let's... Global production speed increases when we... Oh, every 5 villagers with need for education increase global production speed by 25. That'd be cool, especially since I've got 2 sets of people. But I think that 1 amber for every... 5 simple tools, but woodcutters have -5 to resolve. Let's do that. You know what? The more I think about this, chat, I think you're right. I think it might be fun to not be overly concerned about resolve. If they drop low enough resolve, perhaps they just off themselves. I don't think this game is that dark. So I don't think that's the case. But they can die from like glade events. And we should probably get to work on a couple of things. So we will need a blight post, but before I get a blight post, I should probably make a supplier. I think what I want to do is I'm going to actually put the supplier here, and we are going to put the blight post right up against it, like that. And then we're going to put a weaver on this side, like so. And the explorer's lodge will go around the back like that. That works for me. Okay, now we need to... What do we need? So the supplier needs to be first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we need 5 planks and 2 bricks. This just needs planks. And that... Okay, so 5 planks and 5 bricks is what we really want to do. And we're going to make those bricks out of stone, obviously. So let's go ahead and do this. And we're going to set this to 5. We're going to set that. That's already 5. And we've opened up another glade. And I've got 2 loose people who... We don't have enough of anything to say it with resin just yet. But, we do get... Can we say it with tools? How many tools do we need? 10? We need 10 tools. 10 tools. So what if I bring these guys down here, and we do the same thing we did before. We delete the trees to either side, and we just rush straight into that glade. Since every open glade gives us 5 tools, that'll give us 10 tools. Can they actually starve to death? No. No, they can't. Hunger just is an escalating debuff. Go. All right. We are going to go this way. Okay. That works. That works really well. Okay, yes. So we have that going. That's going to get us our 2 Glade events solved. We are working on getting stuff. Our people are super unhappy, and we've decided we don't care. It's a really weird way to play. I don't know. This feels off. This feels like cheating. I don't like it. So you don't have to feed them at all on this map. No, I don't think I do, Chad. I don't think I have to feed them at all. I'm going to because I don't like being evil. Like the way I describe it is like I don't play Dungeons and Dragons anymore. I DM when I play. And I DM because I'm the kind of person who wants to play a cleric, right? Like, I want everyone to have a good time, and I want to have the other players get to have the fantasy of being a powerful fantasy and not have to worry about the support, right? That's why I play the support role. But I play the DM because without the DM, nobody plays at all. It's like the ultra cleric. Now, the thing is, when I did play D&D, I would play clerics and paladins because my power fantasy is living in a world where there is obvious ways to stop and combat evil, and live in a world where you generally help people, and it's obvious how to do so. Now, I play video games for the same reason. Like, if I play The Sims, I play The Sims such that my people end up super happy, having fulfilled all of their life desires, and getting to a ripe old age where they end up never needing to worry about money or relationships ever again because they've done literally everything they ever wanted to do. Like, that's how I play video games. So the concept of not feeding my people is it's not a fun concept for me. I could do it, I don't want to. And the fact that my people are this unhappy this fast also kind of bothers me. You know, I've already got the ability to make a weaver, so granary doesn't do anything I need it to. I've got training gear already, packs of provisions. The manufactory is really nice, I think. Tincture is also pretty good. Let's go with the manufactory. And let's do this. And this. And this and this. There we go. Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is my fantasy for basically any game is the Doctor Who statement from that really creepy episode with the gas mask is this time everybody lives, Rose. Everybody lives. Except he's shouting it. I would shout it exuberantly too, except for me it's almost midnight and my upstairs neighbors might get mad. And I try to be a decent neighbor and not, you know, shout random television quotes at 11 at night. That just seems common to me. Let's go ahead and go with Lost in the Wilds, and by Lost in the Wild I mean trade negotiations. Why not? We need packs of building materials. You're making everything you need to. There's plenty of food to be had on this map. It's just a question of getting the right blueprints to actually use it. It occurs to me I should be opening up glades. And of course, the thing that can kill villagers is corruption. If this gets to 1,000, we will lose villagers. So at some point I will have to, if I don't want to lose people, I will have to start burning some of the blight rot. Let's go ahead and tell them to only burn sea marrow, because we have a lot of it, jeez. And we're also going to put, I think, a human in here, just to start making some purging fire. You're out of stuff to do, so let's fire those guys. And set up another woodcutter's camp along that wall. Now we need packs of crops, so at some point I am going to have to do some farming. Okay, religion, and hey, we can deliver this instantly. Wonderful. Make that a harpy. Building. Well, we could do a grove, or we could do greenhouse. Greenhouse would let us do food right away. I don't think I need to do grove on a map where there is literally copper in the trees. The herbalist camp would also... Yeah, let's do the herbalist camp. Okay. We're going to change you to be a human. We're going to change you back to being a human. Because we're going to make an herbalist camp. Meanwhile, we are going to make a makeshift post so that we can use our building materials to make some packs. We have a lot of bricks, but bricks are expensive for us to make, whereas fabric and planks are relatively cheap for us to make. Let's go with planks. And you know what? Because I'm going to go ahead, because there's so much wood that I want to clear, just to clear space, I'm going to go ahead and leave these guys on wood cutting through the storm. You know what? No, let's not do that yet. Go. All right. Yeah, that looks good. I like that too. Let's go ahead and work our way into that glade. into this glade. That works for me. And let's move this camp up here too. There we go. How are we doing on our packs of building materials? You're all done. That's wonderful. Let's get rid of that, get rid of that, and get rid of you. And let's turn in this order. Okay. Alright, now since we've done our... Oh, wait, no, we need more packs of building materials, don't we? Okay. Let's set this to 12, and toss another guy in here. And what can we get? We can get a temple. Temple sounds good. So does an alchemist hut. Let's go with a temple. Put a manufactory in the corner here. I guess we better work this immediately.
Fosse.
And now I think it's time for us to actually do something about our housing situation. What if... we did that? Yeah. I like this. Okay. We are just going to give the harpies a really nicely decorated living area. Love that. And you'll notice I've got some really unhappy people. Like, we got negative 25 happiness going on here, and they can't leave, so it doesn't matter. But also, they can't generate any resolve, any reputation via resolve for me. So there is that. But it'd be very tempting to just not bother dealing with it at all. I'm just not that kind of person. Like, I can't do it even for video game characters. Stonecutters has nothing nearby. Well, we can fix that. I'm fairly certain. Yeah. There is lots and lots of sea marrow over here. Woodcutter's camp has no trees nearby. Well, we can pretty much fix that too. Over this way. There we go. And we are doing just blatant favoritism. Let's move this a little closer. mixer. And what we're going to do is we're going to put 3 beaver houses on one side. Do some harpy house, or not harpy, let's do some human houses here. And I like the idea of a human house here as well. That looks nice to me. Sure, we'll do new clothes. That works. Harpies actually have positive happiness despite the fact that they don't have food. Where can I put... Oh, we got loads of space for a market. Let's put a market right here. A nice trading postal location. There are some Gleed events I can't do without food. Like, I can't go and get new villagers if I don't have any food to feed them. So, that is rather annoying. Let's take this guy, and we're actually going to just bring him down around this side, and we're going to clear out all of this. Just like we were doing over here. And here. That looks very nice. Don't actually need that, because we have 10 already, and we only need like 8. Okay. Looks like a good mix. Travel trade cost is reduced by 1. Sure. Let's go ahead and knock our way into that glade real quick. We're just gonna scooch this guy a little closer to those trees. And we are basically instantly there we go. We'll build another house back that way. I don't really want to deal with it that way, but you know what? Let's just go ahead and do it. We are going to take care of this with bricks. Plus Sahilda showed up, so that's always nice. Hi, Sahilda. Let's see. Let's get the extra point of reputation. I love that. I don't need ancient tablets right now, so let's go ahead and buy out all of this. Would you like 458 wood? You would. Yes, of course you would. Yes, that sounds amazing. And let's go ahead and get a bunch of food at the same time, because I need to be making crops. Sell our resin. I want to keep our tools. I'm not too fussed about the reeds, I don't think. There we go. keep the rest of our money. And what that's going to let us do is we need 7 packs of crops, right? So let's do packs of crops. And we will add another person in there to make those packs of crops. Yes. And we have another building. So let's get a guild house, I think. And what we're going to do is we are actually going to move this and just do the weirdest road to get to their house. And you know, now that I have that, I should actually go here. And get as many unfed people as possible. It's not important that they be unfed, it's just that I don't have any food to feed them. So we're just using our food stores to create people. Pretty much instantly. It's not the most ethical use of food ever, but that's alright. They were like, can you solve our hunger? And I'm like, I could. Or I could not do that and do something else entirely. Okay, don't make any more packs of building materials, and we're going to actually get rid of the planks. There we go. Now we do need to get coal somehow. We need coal, and we need to open up another glade. Well, that's all the packs of crops that we need. So we're going to move this out just in case we need it again. Very nice. Take a tinctury. Sounds lovely this time of year. We'll just toss it there. Because what we're going to do is we're going to make a nice road across that. And around here. And around the back. Of what I'm hoping will eventually be some farmland. It's weird. They can't leave, but they are always hungry. Okay. You know what? I might as well staff this. And then go out and repair some buildings. We'll get the press. And we will get the cookhouse.
Yeah.
And yeah, this isn't happening. So let's get this. So now we still need 12 coal, but once we have 12 coal, we can turn in that mission. It's an interesting social experiment. The shortcut is there. You don't want to take it, but it's there. And I am taking it. Very odd conditions. Exactly. Yeah. Like, we're at negative 33 happiness. My people are miserable. And I feel vaguely bad about it, but also, I don't know. Like, it's a nice town, except for the fact that my people are all hungry at all times. And they are being sustained on pure curse. Like, because the rule is that it's a curse that they can't leave. So they can't go get something to eat. And they can't die from hunger. So they're literally just cursed to live hungry. On the Fortune Glory increases the chance of bringing back double the amount of goods from Glade events by 50%. Gain 4 crystallized dew for every 20 resin. All houses have 1 more place, and 2 infused tools every time a villager leaves or dies. Let's take the old fedora hat. I like chances of double production. That sounds lovely. Harvester's camp has nothing nearby. What? Where's the Harvester's camp? Oh, it's up here. And there are more reeds way off in the corner here. Very nice. We have 21 tools. Let's do this one.
Yeah, forza.
Everybody's resolve is low. I don't like that once I load people, it registers as a click on the thing below it. That seems like a user interface issue. Like, that is not how that should work. Hey guys, could you just pop open this glade right here? I appreciate it. Meanwhile, I never made my rain collector, which I intended to make. Oh, a termite mount. That's lovely, actually. And that's 5 glades, which gets us to 22 tools. Oh my god, give me any farm. Fine. Fine. He's trolling me. There's like 4 farms in the game and it doesn't want to give them to me. Sahilda, buddy. Are you kidding me? Okay, fine. Whatever. 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 That's how we're gonna play it. That's how we're gonna play it. Okay. Alright, so now that we've got that, let's go ahead and clear this area. And we will make a small farm here with a road like that. And we will make a small farm here. With a road like this. And we will put another beaver house here. And I'm thinking a beaver house here seems nice. So that's going to finish that hub. And I think we're going to just run a little bit of a road right back here and make a storage building. Yes, that should work. And we'll put 2 beavers on this. Okay, now where can we make our next hearth? I mean, the obvious solution is to make it right here. But I don't have enough tools for that. Do I have anything that makes tools? I don't think so. No, nothing that makes tools. But you know what I can do? We can definitely get some more people. Really hate that. That is not good behavior. That is not intuitive at all. What if we also made some packs of provisions? Except, I like this more. Clear out this area. And we still need to open up a couple of dangerous glades, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. -38. Let them eat cake. Pie is better. Pie is better, but unfortunately, I think only humans like it on this map. Whereas everybody likes biscuits. So, on this map, biscuits are king. I mean, on this map, the curse is king because nobody gets to eat anything. Because I'm just like, whatever, what's food? At some point, we'll need to start making incense or otherwise acquiring incense. Stonecutters camp has nothing nearby. Well, that doesn't seem right. There's plenty of stone right here. Plus 75% chance to produce double yields when under the effect of biscuits. And we were just saying biscuits are king, if I can get the stuff to make them. Yeah, let's do that. You guys can start making flour in addition to planks. You know what? Let's go in and start putting some limits, shall we? We're going to say 50 of this. We're going to say 100 flour. We're going to say 100 fabric. We're going to say 100 bricks. We're going to say 100 planks. Just don't make any planks if you don't need to. We don't need packs of basically anything. Let's do 50 packs of provisions. That sounds good. Now, let's actually open up that and go back to our thing. So humans and harpies eat jerky, so let's say jerky is going to be capped at 50 for now. Skewers, I think, is only, yeah, it's only harpies. We're going to say 25. Biscuits is everybody. We're going to say 75. Pickled goods is just the beavers. So we'll say 25. Pigment is used by 2 races. Ale is used by 2 races. Training gear is used by 1. Wine is used by 1. So that's going to be our caps on all of our production. Straight I'm missing with all the homeless people. Oh, hi. Welcome to the chat. I haven't seen you in here in a while. But yeah. So we're playing on, in case you missed it, we are playing on the daily expedition, which in this case says nobody can leave, but they also cannot produce reputation from resolve. So for the first 6 years, we weren't producing any food because they couldn't leave, and the only thing that no food does is make people want to leave. It was kind of evil, and I felt bad doing it, but I'm trying it. Which is why I'm ignoring this -4 from the beavers. Like, I don't care that they're unhappy. They can't go anywhere. Is it draconian? Yes. But that is why this looks a bit different than my usual game. I do, however, like this very, very speciesist decorative area where only the harpies get to enjoy a nice decoration. Just the harpies, nobody else. Let's put some people up here in the cookhouse. Now we have incoming insects, and we have vegetables from our small farms. No, you don't do that. We don't make pigment here. Because we need that coal for an important delivery. Hey, Jorg. Hi, Jorg. Oh, you're willing to sell me a ranch, huh? Fragrant roots. Okay, that sounds lovely. Let's go ahead and get the ranch and the fragrant roots, just so we can try to solve our food issues, because, I mean, as I said before, I don't like having unhappy people. Let's go ahead and buy biscuits, because everybody loves biscuits. Let's get pie. I definitely want the tools. I 100% want the tools. That looks good to me. Maybe with this. So if we sell all the copper, and if we sell, say, 131 planks, plus 23 of this, plus, I don't know, 265? Okay, so what if I sell less of this? Beautiful. And that's going to let us go ahead and take care of this. There we go. So they have to be miserable. They don't have to be. I'm trying to make them not. I was explaining earlier the cleric power fantasy of, you know, I play this thing because my power fantasy is living in a universe where everyone gets to be happy and taken care of. So I'm still going to try to get there eventually. We're just going to let them suffer for a while to get there. It's, you know, it's a very temporary suffering for future utopia type of thing. Alright, and we are... What are we working on? We aren't pushing toward any glades, which is a problem. Go ahead and just shove our way into this corner. Hey, look at that. We've done it. We've got everyone into It Builds character. Yes, and now they are all kind of happy. They're not very happy. They're only kind of happy. But if you give me a minute, we've got a plan. You know, we've got a 5-year plan. We're gonna get there. Let's put a makeshift hearth right here. Let's run a road around the side. Okay. And this, I think we want... I need religion anyway. Let's go ahead and drop a temple. Yeah, and in addition to the temple, let's get a mine. And I think that works, and then we are going to put a little fire shrine right here, and I'm feeling a human house. And we will toss a... I will just make all the firekeepers humans on this map. Oh, ho ho ho, what is this? This is new. In fact, this is going to be my thumbnail shot. That didn't quite work. Didn't quite make it big enough. Give me just another second here. There we go. All right. Now let's take a look at what this is. I think there's a new event. Harmony Spirit Altar, an old altar found in the wilds. The ancient language carved in the stone proclaims, "Light a fire at the altar to gain the blessing of the spirit of harmony." Okay, so we've got 10 minutes to deal with it, and if we don't, -5 to global resolve. Oh darn. And 1 impatient point, which is actually a problem. Chat's ragging on me, says, and if the first 5-year plan doesn't work, we have another 5-year plan to fix that. It's kind of true. I mean, we are in year 7. And while working it, resolve drops 500% faster. Okay, it doesn't tell us what the Spirit of Harmony is, but I mean, I gotta find out. Plus, this is the map to do it on. There's no negative. Let's go. Let's go ahead and start getting some copper going. And you know what? I never started out my trade routes, which probably should. There we go. Now, how far does that reach? Okay, so that's basically the edge of town. And we definitely need a beaver from somewhere. Come here, you're fired. There we go. And normally I would turn off woodcutters because wood cutting doesn't really count during the storm on this map. But you know what? We're not going to worry about it. We should auto-complete trade routes. Oh, we have bonus money? Heck yeah. See, I said I would eventually get trade routes going. I said it in the last game, but I mean, I said it, and now we're doing it. So I just had to delay for a bit. Ooh, look at that unhappiness. Who was it that suggested we get lower? Can you show what other goods you could have used on that event? Not at this point. I'm sorry. I didn't see your question until afterward, and at this point I'd have to stop it and start over. Which I don't want to do. So we'll put another human there. But if I see it again, I will 100% call out what else we could have used. Because that would have been a good idea. No. That's not how we're doing that. We are going to put this one off... mouse issues. We are going to put this one here. There we go. And then I think this will be another beaver house. Nice. There we go. Okay. And then if I put a road around that way, and then a road around that way, like so. There we go. Oh, blight rot. Let's go deal with the. Oh, sorry, living matter, because blight rot is now a different thing. But let's go deal with that. And that solves this, but it doesn't lower impatience. Yeah, so we're gonna wait for like a minute, and then turn it in. Gain 10 amber every time the trader visits. I love this. I think this is great. Gain a villager for every discovered glade. No. Fueled recipes being faster. No. Longer for every impatience point you have. No. We'll get the bed and breakfast. Sounds fun. You guys are still working this thing. Trade routes. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Oh, we don't have any mushrooms now. Okay. Yes. There we go. So that is going to be some trade routes going. You guys almost done? No? Okay. And of course, we're going to make a very comforting wall right here. Just all along this area. Highly comforting. I feel comforted, don't you? Wait, 0 travel cost? That also a perk of the map? So one of the cornerstones I took lowers the cost of all trade routes by 1. So you can sometimes get that down to 0 cost in provisions. Okay. Converted harmony. Passive effect. If the villagers' needs are met, harmony is fostered. Each unique service building adds 2 to global resolve. Oh, okay. Alright. I like that. And we're gonna put this, here we go. Just the most messy of blocks. This side, I'm thinking a nice bush, lizard post, wall combination. With a wall corner and a wall corner. There we go. And that's going to get our housing pretty far up there. Cool effect, useless on this map though. I mean, it's not useless. Again, I want my villagers to be happy. I just don't need them to be. Like, I didn't let them go negative because I didn't care about their happiness. I let them go negative because it wasn't punished. But ultimately, the goal is to get them back to a state of bliss. I was explaining my whole game playing philosophy earlier. Okay, what are we missing? We are missing bricks. Why are we missing bricks? Because I'm not making any. Why am I not making any? It occurs to me I could be making some training gear if I really cared. Oh, we are making training gear. Alright. That's cool. And education. So it would be scrolls would be the other one. So I guess we could turn on the ability to make pigment, but not with coal, because I need that. We'll make pigment out of that. Oh, we are making so many biscuits. Jorg! Hey, buddy. How you doing? What can you sell me? Bonus grain. I love it. Bonus reputation. I love that too. I don't care about planting. 5, 19. Okay, that'll get me to 19. I'm not going to sell this. Oh, I'm 100% willing to sell you that. And, you know, about like 51 of this. And like 32 of this. And, I don't know, maybe 46 of that. In exchange, you give me pickled goods. And let's get some tools. And maybe fewer pickled goods, because I want my people to be eating, but maybe not that much. There we go. And that number of tools is going to let me turn in... How many tools do I have? 30. Oh, that's beautiful. We'll turn this in. You can bet. On the other hand, this does give... Okay, let's see. Hold on. I'm missing a lot of chat. Ah, yes. The sex bots. You will be happy. Hey, this isn't... I'm not playing Stellaris, where that was my strategy with the robot races. I want you to be happy. We'll just leave if I'm not. Well, I'll just leave if I'm not. Here's the thing. You can't leave. Nice. On the other hand, this does give you the chance to get all 3 races to 50 resolve without instantly winning. That's true. It does. And I can bask in the blue glow. He has biscuits. He does have biscuits. Yes. And not only does he have biscuits, but we are now making so much grain that we can make biscuits. And we can make them out of this. So I'm actually going to change when I'm making provisions. Oh, I already did. That's beautiful. Alright, so yeah, we can make our own biscuits. We've got another happiness point we can deal with. I'm feeling a scribe? Now let's get a scribe. Oh, you're out of trees to cut. Well, let's just move you over here, and then you won't be. And let's finish this road, and put a wall crossing here, and a wall there. There we go. I'm gonna move this up this way. How are we looking for employment? We're pretty well employed across the board. I mean, a stonecutter's camp has nothing nearby, so we're going to go ahead and move this down here and get this stone. I'm at the point where, like, I should be thinking about putting roads and, like, storage near all of these glades that I'm opening, but I don't care enough. Let's go back to handling our trade. So, no, we're not going to do that. Sure. Uh-huh. Oh, definitely. Wait a minute. Didn't I got a ranch at some point? That's very useful. Okay, so scrolls. We can make them out of wood and pigment, which we are now making. And we can make ale. Sure. I don't know that we need to be making tools. But, I mean, we might as well be. That works for me. Everybody's miserable because we're at hostility 11. And this is going to actually be out of that, and we're going to change you to make fabric out of leather. Okay, so the needs that I actually need to pull out, like, a note-taking thing. So the needs we have are leisure, right, and religion. And then we need leisure again, plus education, and luxury. And then we need education again, and bloodthirst. And cleanliness. Okay, Now, we have an Explorer's Lodge, which gives us Bloodthirst and Education. And then we have Religion and Education up here. So we have Leisure, Luxury, and Cleanliness that we need. Leisure, Luxury, and Cleanliness. Now, we have a guild house available to us. So that is luxury. So it's just leisure and cleanliness that we need sources of if we want to hit all of them. And that to me says forum. Oh, well, no, market. Market would let me knock out 2 of these at once, and then I would just need leisure somewhere. But the forum gives us a higher chance of double production, and we know how much I love the double production. So let's go ahead and grab the forum. Dang, hostilities at 11 with no glade event. That's about the highest I've seen it. I mean, I'm not doing anything to combat it. Wealth for the beavers, or whatever they call it now. Well, it's hashtag housing for beavers is our usual meme. But since I haven't been building hashtag housing for beavers, I guess it doesn't matter. Hashtag glade events for beavers doesn't have the same ring to it. Where do I want to put my next hub? Because this is tier 3, right? It's not. We're missing some decorations. Well, where can I squeeze some decorations? How about a couple of decorative funguses here, and just one more right here. Traders will have one more cornerstone. Meat increases every time when you make more meat. Herbs for the herb god. And gain 1 to human resolve for every 70 incense produced. Let's go with meat when you make more meat. I like that. And I'm thinking this? Sure, why not? Where do I want to put this hub? That's the real question. We want to put a makeshift hearth. You know what? Let's put it out here. That seems fun. And let's go ahead and rush our way into that glade. At some point, I really need a trader to show up who can sell coal. That'd be swell. And let's turn in this 4 points. Some dystopian fractal meat production. Oh, that's... I don't know why I find that so funny, but I do. I love that idea. Fractal meat production. Wait, where'd you grow this meat? You grew this meat in negative space? Aren't you aware of the health risks? That's a carcinogen. Like, why... Okay, when we do sci-fi, why don't we ever escalate some of our current bad stuff, right? Like you'll get things like Romulan ale or, you know, krill brandy. Can we just get a sci-fi show that has, like, I don't know, Beetlejuice and cancer? Why not? Like, why don't we get these kind of diseases that are very, very much normal diseases? They just happen from living on the wrong... Yeah, Mega AIDS, exactly. Yes. That's a great prog rock band name. Dystopian fractal meat production? Yes, yes it is. I like it. Oh, the chat is going wild tonight. See, if you're watching this on YouTube, and you might actually be, because I'm recording this one, I'm going to be kicking myself. But... if you're watching this on YouTube, this is why you gotta come to the chats live, because, you know, we get some feisty characters in here, and it gives me a better time. I'm more engaged, and y'all can meme off of each other. So, and the other thing is, now that we've unlocked everything on Impossible, and I don't really feel like chasing all the deeds on this run, how would you feel about me doing an Iron Storm, where I start at normal, but I'm only allowed to play 2 maps per difficulty level before I have to increase it, and if I ever lose a map, I will delete the save file. Would people be interested in that? Leave a note in the comments if you would be interested in that, or if you're chat, feel free to pipe up live. Hey, let's get that tavern. That sounds nice. And let's get this lowered hostility by 50 points. Might as well, you know, take a teaspoon out of that bucket. Let's make the traders show up faster. Get some more builders. Sure, let's get the monastery, too. What else can we get? This guy's got biscuits and pie. Oh, he's got all the foods. Oh, he's got coal. He's got coal, fellas. Okay. So let's sell him all the copper. All the copper. All the copper. And let's get rid of this. That almost does it. Jeez. I need the building materials. I don't need the provisions for anything. Okay, so now everyone's super happy. Plus we turn in this mission. And oh, I love that it's got an actual fire going. That's just pretty. And let's drop a few more trade routes, shall we? I know, I just bought all of that and now I'm selling it. I missed some of that. You're only allowed to go to level 3 and what now? What? Oh, are you talking about my idea for the Iron Storm challenge? The idea for Iron Storm is that I would start on normal. I would only be allowed to play any given difficulty twice before I had to increase the difficulty. And if I ever lost a map, I would have to delete the save file. I think that sounds like a fun challenge. Okay. Let's solve this one with tools. Alright, so we got a... That is the most even score I think I've ever seen. We got a 1900. Wow, okay, so we won, obviously, giving us 200 points. We have Reputation of 14, we have 13 Impatience left. Queen did not get mad at us. We completed 8 of the 9 orders we were given. We solved 10 regular events. We solved 8 dangerous events. That's what happens when you can just open glades all willy-nilly and no one can complain. We got Kind Soul. We got Unity, which was a foregone conclusion. We didn't reach Impatient 6. We did it before year 12, and we had more than 60 villagers. So let's go back to the world map. Every map you lose, you start the next stream with one less article of clothing. No, I'm not doing that. This is not going to be that kind of stream. Though I might do an ASMR episode, or maybe not necessarily an episode, but just a thing where I whisper quietly into the map, into the microphone, because I think that's kind of fun. It's not something I need to see again. Hey, maybe you don't need to out yourself to the chat as knowing me in person. Maybe we don't need to cover the fact that I was at your wedding. Anyway, we don't have anything to spend our resources on because we've unlocked everything. So I'll just go ahead and thank you for all the time you spent with me. If you're watching this on YouTube, remember you can catch me live on Friday nights at 9:30 Eastern or Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern until I finish 2 cities, which is usually about 3 hours. We are going to wrap up Against the Impossible Storm. We've unlocked everything. I'm sorry you didn't get to see me unlock the final batch. I accidentally didn't record it and now it's gone. So I think this is going to do it for Against the Impossible Storm. Next time we're going to try Against the Iron Storm, in which we just try not to lose a map, and we'll see how far we can get. I feel like it's going to be pretty smooth sailing up until like Prestige 2 or 3, and that's where it's going to start getting rocky. And we'll have to do something about our length of episodes. Maybe I'll do other... Yeah, maybe I'll split those into 2 videos. We'll see. In the meantime, I hope to see you in the next one. Please go ahead, give a thumbs up if you like it. Lets me know that you like it. Also, we can kind of boost that algorithm, maybe eventually get noticed by Aramite Games. That'd be wonderful. Uh, and yeah, thanks for all your time. See you in the next one. Bye now.